Sweet Caroline, oh, oh, oh. Good morning, beautiful people. It's Saturday, the 30th of December. Yes, it's a Saturday morning, early Saturday morning, but no, it's not parkrun. I'm not doing any parkrun tourism. This is a mega race day this morning. This is the first ever Great Britain Masters race I'm taking part in, and it's called the Buntingford 10. That's right, the Buntingford 10. No, not 10 prisoners who've been wrongly convicted and we want them to be released. The Buntingford 10. No, this is the Buntingford 10-mile race in the historic market town of Buntingford. No prizes there, in North Hertfordshire. I think I've got that right. Yeah. So I'm very much looking forward to this. It's been an overnight stay for me because it's a long journey for me to have gotten here into North Hertfordshire. And yeah, it's not been a good start to the morning because I started with too much detail. Warning, maybe too much detail. If you do want to fast forward this list a little bit. But diarrhea. Yes, I know, not very good. But hey, hopefully it's all cleared through my system. I'm going to head over to Race HQ and pick up my Masters bib that goes on the back. I think it shows my age category. It's got to go on the back of my vest, and we'll be doing the warm-up and all that kind of jazz and super sexy stuff. So yeah, let's get ready to rumble. The first challenge for me is to find Race HQ through this estate here. Thankfully there's some signs, and I've got these wonderful instructions from the Royston Runners who've organised this event. And yeah, so hopefully with this map I can find my directions. I can see red arrows pointing, so if I follow those I should get to Race HQ and the start of the race, because it looks like it's hidden deep inside this little mini estate here. Yeah, I know. Cool, eh? So I've got my age category which goes on the back. Yes, I'm in the 60 group, 60 to 64 technically, because then the next number is 65 and the previous one to this is 55, which is what Ian's taking part here. He's on the 55 age group. Okay, I've now got my race gear ready, but I'm gonna go for a warm-up, bit of a jiggy jog with Ian. So it's great to have bumped into a familiar face, so let's go and do that warm-up. And it is pretty damn chilly. And speaking to some of the locals here, oh, there was me thinking, you know, Cambridgeshire, Hertfordshire, whatever, it'd be a nice flat course. No, it's not flat, but hey, you know, the race is the race. Whew. Oh man, right. Warm-up done. So I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is I'm really looking forward to this race. The bad news, it is absolutely tipping down with rain. There's no way I can bring this camera with me and get any good footage of the race, which is a real shame. But again, like with all races, and I've said this time and time again with other race events, the weather is the weather. We can't do anything about it. And yeah, so I'm gonna done a nice warm-up with Ian there, so it felt really good. Don't know exactly what time it is, but we'll get ready in due time and then head out for the 10:30 start. Way! Oh yes, the race is done. Oh, what an epic. So much for it being a flat course, very undulating. Did I go sub 60 at the age of 62? Well, you'll have to stick around to the very end to see if I did. But right now I feel totally epic, very breezy. The rain has stopped. And yeah, let's give you an update and get inside because it's a bit blowy here. But yeah, I've got my Mars bar nutrition. I've already had a banana. I feel, you know, runners high. Yes, and I bumped into none other than an Ironman world champion. Let's see if I can catch up with her in a minute. Well, I'll say a little bit here in the van because I need to get me recovery foods and drinks down me. But I felt, how can I say, I mean, this morning when I was sitting on the toilet with diarrhea, I didn't feel good. But I just got into the flow with the race. I mean, they went off like a bull in a china shop at the start. I don't know what they were all on. But I didn't go with the front, and there's no way. They were like running I don't know, a 50-minute pace, 55-minute pace. Really fast. So held back and then just got into the groove and just went with the flow, really. Struggled a lot on sections with the headwinds and the hills, I guess like everybody. But no, finished and feel so good. And all I can say is I did get a PB because it's my first 10-mile race that I've raced. So naturally I'm going to get a PB compared to the ones that I used as marathon training. But let's get changed, dried out, and head over to the hall and chat with some of the other runners and the award ceremony for the Great Britain Masters. Let's see how I got on. No idea where I came. Didn't see anyone with a 60 badge on me on the back. Saw all sorts of other age groups, but let's see how I got on. Okay, I'm now back out. I didn't realise how cold it is out here. I haven't got changed and dried up, and I've just got my regular clothes and I'm walking. It is feeling quite cold, yeah. Anyway, let's head over to the main hall and let's see what's happening there. Oh yeah. Oh, it's hotting up now.
N16. First, Renato Esposito, 65.49.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, look at that gold! Oh man, I am so made up, so over the moon. GB Masters gold medal. So that makes me the V60 GB Masters at 10 miler. Fantastic. Oh man, fantastic. I feel over the moon. It was great chatting with all the other competitors, and yeah, it would have been it was just something else. I mean, yeah, I sort of hold back the tears there because it's quite emotional getting this, because I've never really competed at a 10-mile race. I've never really competed, period, really. But yeah. Oh man, I was just chatting with some of the Royston Runners organisers, volunteers, and they're such a happy bunch. I absolutely loved it. I think that added to the bonus of this particular race. Yes, it's challenging, but a race is a race. You're competing, everybody's got the same course, the same route, and I absolutely loved it, and everybody there, and great chatting with the chairman and the race director. Fantastic. All I can say is put this in your diary. It's a great way to finish off the year, I think. Obviously I may be a bit biased because I've got this gold medal, but yeah, it's one of those things where you want to finish on a high. I started on a high on the 2nd of January where I won my age group and qualified for England Masters, and here I am finishing on an even higher as GB Masters champion at 10 mile. I just can't believe it. I mean, considering where I was in July, absolutely dark times with the double Achilles injury, and to come back and do this is just incredible, really. I just feel really super proud, and thanks to you guys for staying with me and sticking with me, you know. So onwards and upwards to Manchester Marathon. I've got all sorts of races booked, and I can't wait to share what 2024 will bring out, and for all of you as well. So thank you so much for the support. Get this in your diary, the Buntingford 10. It just sounds brilliant, and it is brilliant. See you all soon. Bye bye bye.